I love Ghana so much. I don't think anybody really knows how this became a thing with Ghana. So I first came to Ghana in 2008. I studied abroad here for my undergrad. I am trying to let y'all into more of my life, okay? So I am going to Ghana tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. Today is Christmas Eve. I am packing, cleaning, and doing laundry. House is a mess. It is a complete mess, y'all. I want to give y'all a little view of this, okay? It's a complete mess. Hold on. Oh my God. Damn! Are we judging? Are we judging? Let me explain. I had a party for my 10-year anniversary, which was December 16th. I also just came from being on tour. So I got suitcases that are not unpacked. I thought we weren't judging. Oh, okay. I thought y'all wanted to see more of me. Well, this is who I am. This is my life. So I have brand packages, a party that still had sodas and drinks and fucking all that stuff. I have a suitcase that's not unpacked for me going on tour. I just pulled out my summer clothes. That's my like Ghana bit that I go in when I'm looking for clothes and things to wear for the summer. It's gonna be very hot in Ghana. Yeah, I'm just doing what I can do. But I'm proud of myself because I don't leave till 6 p.m. tomorrow. But I'm starting now. I've already been doing stuff earlier today. So I've ordered some things. I got everything together. We're gonna do some laundry here now. This is shit that I never took out the dryer and folded up, okay? My mother will be rolling over in her grave because she always said you had to fold your clothes when they are warm. It's ironic because I'm looking at my mother right now. Y'all look at this. Look at my mother. She is rolling her freaking eyes. She is rolling her eyes at me. Okay. She always taught me to fold your clothes while they were warm because it would knock the wrinkles out. Here I am. That's like 2 weeks old. Some things you can instill in your children and some things you can't. You know, with all that I have going on, all I can do is my best, baby. So I'm going to do this laundry here. Just a couple tools and fuse, to be honest with you. It's gonna be hot and I'm really trying to think about what I'm gonna wear to the airport because I'm leaving winter and I'm going to very hot extreme weather. So you want to wear something that's appropriate from where you leave. You ever seen people in the damn airport and it's like, bitch, where you come from? Tampa?
That's weird.
Where your ass come from? Disney World, Miami, baby. Why you got on flip-flops and shorts in the airport and it's cold outside? You never seen people like that? I don't want to be that person. Not trying to be that person here. So I want to wear something that I can get away with leaving a cold state and that it will be appropriate and cute for when I walk out in Ghana because it will be very hot, y'all. We're talking about 90-ish and more. It's going to be very warm, very hot, very humid, okay? I also Uber package my hair over to my stylist. So she making me a curly wig. Don't know if I want to start off the trip curly, but I usually wear like 2 to 3 wigs while I'm in Ghana. Judge your mama. But I like to switch my hair up because, okay, curly, sometimes I wear like a wider hair. You know, it can get wet. And sometimes I just like my going out hair. But one thing I try to stay away from is long, hot hair. It's too freaking hot. Like, this is going to be good because I can just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So maybe I can wear this in Cape Town. You know, South Africa's a little bit more white. I should do the blonde for South Africa, the curly for Ghana, you know, with my people. I am also trying not to live in my trauma. Like, I don't get excited about much because I'm so used to things not following through or falling through the way that I plan or just unexpected bad things happening to me that I try to just not have my hopes up. And I'm trying to get out of that because I think that I work hard. I think that I'm blessed. I know that God is on my side and I always feel like I want to get excited about things. So with that being said, I am kind of excited about this trip. I don't know if it's the packing, if it's the like putting all my things together, all of my little toiletries. I don't know if it's because I'm going first class, bitch. This is my first class trip to Ghana, y'all. Nigga, we made it. I done been to Ghana many times, baby. But I have always been in economy. Your girl is in first class. Won't he do? I thought we should have praise break. God is good. And my homegirl Nicole, she ain't first class, so we like 3 seats away. Thank you, God, for all you have done, all you have been. Thank you, God, for this year, okay? I know you're going to multiply and enlarge my territory, but baby, first class. And y'all know I flew first class to Japan this year as well. So on my phone, I showed y'all this. I have all of my things that I want to do that are goals of mine. And I told you Uber Black only is a goal for me, as well as first class only. And I'm inching towards that goal. A part of it is not even the funds, because in this economy, the funds matter, okay? Some of it is not actually the funds. Some of it is the funds, because it's like, whew, baby, I need a husband. Please, somebody come get me. Woo, these bills, the bills, child. I ain't got it. So some of it is the funds, but some of it is because I don't plan in enough time and there are not any seats available. I have to work on that. Also, y'all, I bought a new disk drive. So I've been learning how to vlog more for longer periods of time. You all will see that as I've been vlogging more, my content has gotten longer because I'm such a short form real girl. And I just like, y'all want to see me doing this? Aren't y'all bored? But I'm not a boring bitch. One thing for certain, two things for fucking sure, bitch. My life is not boring. So y'all better lock in, okay? Lock in. I have even went and gotten an additional battery because the Ghana content is going to be live, okay? And I went and got 512 gigabyte memory card. Because who about to run out of storage? Not me. Y'all about to get all of it. And y'all know my little Osmo Pocket is very cutesy. Can go right into my purse. Although my house is a mess, I am in a good centered state of mind. I don't have anything to do today. I'm going to be home all day packing and everything. Okay, so there's that. I wonder if I would bring my white suitcase versus my sister's suitcase. I gotta see which one I can get more stuff in, because y'all, I went out and bought this fancy dancy dang on suitcases. Trash. Got them from Amazon. You know, they had all the little accessories. You could mount your phone. You could charge your phone. You could hold your water bottle and all this stuff, right? You could do all these things, but dirty as hell. Got so dirty. Got so many scratches on it. And I was so excited. Oh, also a feature of it was that it didn't close like this. So you don't have to sit on it and zip it up or whatever the case may be. When it's stuffed and full, it opens from the top. So you just stuff your things in and you just close the top. That was a huge thing for me. Me out here trying to be an influencer and get a nude cream damn suitcase. Child, that thing was so dirty. One thing about me, I can't, like, it bothers me. I don't like the scratches on it. I don't like the dirt. What was once cream white, it looks gray. So I don't know if I want to go to Ghana with mixed matched luggage, because that also was going to drive me crazy. But if anybody wants to donate luggage, any brand, look, any brands that would like to donate luggage to me, okay, a nice luggage set. I also am raising funds for a good carry-on. The carry-on that almost don't even meet the carry-on requirement. My carry-on is too small and too cute, and I want a carry-on where I can actually fit things in there and I can go somewhere and really just bring a carry-on. My carry-on is like the small, cute carry-ons. I want the carry-on that's pushing the motherfucking limit, bitch. I want the carry-on where they like, ma'am, can you put this in this thing and make sure it fits? Okay, because it doesn't look like it's the approved size from TSA. That's the kind of carry-on I want, bitch. I want the one that's pushing the limit. Because if I do like a duffel bag, cute little weekend trip, my little carry-ons, they too small. Even though it's the carry-on, it's like, baby, I need to carry on more things than this. My mother taught me to do Arm & Hammer. I'm an Arm & Hammer girl. Now, I know y'all could be tied girls, but let me tell you this. Great value. Okay. Arm & Hammer, contact me. Arm & Hammer, get way more detergent for your money. Because Tide, and this Tide is expensive. I ain't got it, baby. I've been an Arm & Hammer girl. It has the OxyClean in it that'll also get odor blasters and stain fighters. So this is Arm & Hammer Plus. What scent did I get? Fresh Burst. If you're not an Arm & Hammer girl, I don't know what to tell you. And then I have, now, I gained a little too rich for my blood too. But what I can't afford Gain beads. Is it this finger, this finger? This finger, child. I don't know. I'm too old for that. I think it's this one. I think Clock It. Child, who knows? But the Gain dryer sheets, I can't afford that. Gain dryer sheets, I can't afford that. And I like to get the beads, but I think y'all ran out of beads. I ran out of, if y'all saw my booty crack. Don't say nothing. Keep that between me and you. So I like to do the Gain scent boosters and the Gain dryer sheets. I personally feel like nobody give you a good scent like Gain. I also like to use the Arm & Hammer little pods with my Gain dryer sheets. And this is the Moonlight Breeze. So we breezing. I'm doing a lot of breezing, okay? I'm going to have this up here. I'm going to have that folded by the time this get done washing. Now, I cannot confirm or deny. All I could do is set a goal for myself. We about to get to washing, y'all. I'm going to put this in here. So, okay. We about to get to washing. Now, y'all can't be seeing my butt crack. I charge for that. So, we about to... I'm going to order a robe from Target as well. A robe is my favorite item of clothing. Okay? I love just a quick little wrap. But look, the Meg knees, the way I'm been down like this, I ain't got it. Okay, so I'm going to put one little scent booster in. That we're going to do, wash my makeup brushes. One, because I've been on tour. Two, because I'm leaving to go to Ghana. Child, wig falling off, brushes ain't dropping. Okay, so here are my makeup brushes that I'm going to be cleaning. I like to clean my brushes with Dawn Ultra soap. All of that cleanser, all of that stuff that y'all be doing, I don't do all of that. This was gonna fight through dirt and grease. You see how they got that duck on there? And they say, y'all seen the commercial where them ducks was in the mud and they was filled with grease and the animals? You saw how Dawn went and saved them ducks from the oil mine? That's how I was about to save my makeup brushes. So what I do is I take the dish soap and I just put it in my hand like that. I take the brush. Look at that gunky, nasty brush. Look at that. Gross. Look, stiff. Can't even rock hard from all the product. And I use some warm water. And I take the soap and I just look at that. Look, it's already, look baby, tell me, it's already coming out. Look at that. Don called me. I take again a little soap in my hand. I'm gonna take the brush because clearly we ain't clean yet. And I'm gonna just swirl, swirl, swirl. Get it all in there. Swirl, swirl, swirl. And I'm gonna just, look at that dirt. Look at all the dirt coming out. And we still got ways to go. Do this till it starts running clean. Must have been a lot of makeup on here, baby, because it still ain't running clean. So we're getting a little cleaner here. And I always hold my brushes down so that the water don't go to the root of the brush, because it can deteriorate and it'll break down the wood that's in the middle of the brush. See? Okay, y'all. Okay, we running clear. Okay, we got a little bit more to go. I spoke too soon. I'm gonna do one last run. A little drop, one last run. See, y'all? Running clean. I just wring it out. I make it very simple. I just take paper towel, fold it up, and I set my brushes up just like that. Just like that. But that's kind of how I clean my brushes. That probably took me about 2 to 3 minutes to clean that brush. Well, friends, got a lot more to go. So here we are. Just about to clean the brushes. Running clean on this one already. Put that one up. This is one that I know is filthy. This is my concealer brush. This one was really dirty. I'm telling you, this dye cut through it, baby, quick. Anybody excited about 2026? I got a good feeling that 2026 is going to be my best year yet. 2026 is going to be a real good year for me. I feel like I've been building, I've been grinding, I've been learning, I've been tailoring, I've been, you know what I'm saying? But like, 6 is going to be execution. Man, 6 is going to be a good year for me. And I feel like I'm going to meet my man. I may have met him already, but I feel like 2026 is going to be a great execution year for me. And it's also going to be a year of love. I believe that. I received it and I put that into the universe. I may just pop out engaged. Y'all going to be like, wait a minute, what? Yeah. Y'all going to be like, wait a minute, who is that? My man. 2026, everything is just going to all come together. I'm telling y'all. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And if I'm wrong, put me out of business. I'm telling you. I don't know if I mentioned to y'all, but I'm having my first international event in Ghana. I'm a little scared that nobody's coming, but hey, at least I did it. I don't know if not a lot of tickets have been bought, but it's okay. It's okay. At least I'm trying. At least I'm doing it. I'm not scared to fail in the public eye or over the internet, okay? Y'all remember when I was trying to get to 1 million followers by my birthday and I did not get it. I failed. Okay, I did not do it. I didn't make it. Okay, look, still on the road to 1 million followers, y'all. The way that the internet has played with me, y'all know I should have been had that. Here we are, we moved. I was hoping to get like 25 people come out. It's giving 5 to 10, but hey, at least I'm doing it. Now, do I get scared? Yes. Do I get a little doubtful? Yes. But I never stop. I just keep doing it. I deserve some lunch. What I want to eat? I am tired. Also, randomly, I opened a brand package from Dermalogica. I love Dermalogica's products, FYI. But they sent me some leave-in conditioning spray. Okay, so this is actually going to be good for me because I'm going to be doing some curly in Ghana. So, thank you, Dermalogica. Ponytail holders. These are like their summer essentials. I got now. Y'all know I'm gonna need this. I got some liquid IV hydration multiplier. Listen, if you don't know nothing about Ghana, if you don't know nothing about Africa, if you don't know nothing about Daddy December, just know you're gonna be out to 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna get breakfast after that when the sun come up, baby. So this is actually gonna come in handy. IV hydration multiplier electrolyte drink mix. Sugar-free. It look like this. Immediately brightens, prevents sign of heat aging, daily moisturizer SPF. Guess what's going in that bag? So I need that in Ghana. Heat aging protector. Also, Dr. Dennis Gross. Y'all know I like these face pills, and these are not cheap. I have bigger ones that I got during the Sephora sale because baby they had to come on sale. I was like, I think it was like $125 for like 8 masks. Also, Dr. Dennis Gross, can you please send me the red light mask? I don't have the money to buy it. One is the Ultra Gentle Daily Peel, which is actually what I may take to Ghana because I don't want to do nothing too strong and the sun is beaming like that and I come back looking like a burnt piece of crust. Okay, this is the extra strength daily peel. 5 in here, and then 5 of the universal daily peel. Also random things that I got another portable charger. So it comes with these. And then the other side is like if you got an old iPhone. I want to upgrade that phone, get a Christmas deal and upgrade that phone. If you still on this charger, you got to update that phone, baby. Also, y'all, I told y'all I got content coming. Look at this. First of all, I just finally got the right memory card for my DJI. So that's what we want to know now. I hadn't been buying the right ones because we're on our new shit now. The new memory card, the Extreme Pro, that's what we're on now. I am about to order me some lunch. I think I want potbelly. I want a nice turkey sandwich. And I want a chip. And I want some hot soup. And I want a cream soda. And I may even get the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. Let me tell you this. Anybody that know about that oatmeal chocolate, I don't like raisins. So for somebody to invent oatmeal, but instead of raisins, they put chocolate chips, you are right with me. And you made that cookie for me because you knew I like oatmeal, but I don't like raisins. My God, today. Woo! And you created the cookie with oatmeal and replaced the raisins with chocolate chips. I'll come back, y'all, when I am Hi, I'm back. The next day, Christmas Day, packing for Ghana. It's 11 a.m. I want to be done by 1 p.m. My sister's on her way over here. This is my life. I know this seems like utter chaos, but we just gonna have to do what we do. So, y'all want to pack or not? Okay. Y'all, so I am finished packing. Y'all know I'm rushing to the airport because y'all know how I do. But I'm about to open my sister's Christmas presents. I couldn't eat, like, the rest of the packing, y'all, was just too much because I'm going to Ghana on United, but I'm going from Ghana to Cape Town on South African Airlines, and I don't get my gold premier 70-pound situation with South African Airlines. I tried to take my bag down. Y'all just pray for me. I'm gonna have to rearrange because I only got 50 pounds to go to South Africa. Child, who does that? Anyways, okay.
So, you said you wanted to be a baker. So, anything that you ever could need to bake are in those boxes. You have a really big mixer. It's also a juicer.
Why are you telling me what I got?
I thought you was...
My sister cannot hold water. She literally will tell you she cannot hold water. I told my sister that I wanted to start baking for Christmas. Like, that's what I wanted for Christmas. I wanted to start baking desserts and everything. So I have these silicone bundt pound cake. I'm about to make the most bomb pound cake, and it's gonna be better than your mama's. Okay, I'm about to be making pound cakes. Oh my gosh, look. Ah! Is mama's bad?
Unwrap the bow. It's two different aprons. I just was trying to keep it together.
Oh, look at this, y'all. That's me.
In the middle of it says, if I'm wrong, put me out of business. And on the bottom of it, it says to see an expert.
Not you got a customized apron. This is too cute. Okay. It's my mommy. My mother was the best cook, and she was... My mother was a great cook, and she was a great baker. And I always think about her when I'm cooking. And this honestly a reason why I don't cook as much, because it's just, you know, have a apron with my mom on it. So if I start baking, when I start baking and cooking, I can be wrapped in her love. My mother was a great cook. She baked a great pound cake and a great German chocolate cake. My sister loves Christmas too. Cake decorating set. I can decorate cakes. Oh, these are pans. I got pans. True to see her from Charlie. If I want to make mini cakes, when I start piping icing, don't fucking play with me, okay? It is a mixer.
And a juicer. It juices. You can juice in that. You want to make juices?
I can juice. I can mix. I can all of that. That's a Christmas. That's a birthday. That's a Christmas bonus. That's a... Okay, y'all. I'm rushing to the Uber. I'll be right back. Bye.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine, baby.
Y'all, I stood in this line for no reason because this lady was like, oh, if you're a 1K member or Polaris, then this is yours. My bag was already tagged. I already had my boarding pass. Could have been just went through the lines. Wasted 10 or 15, probably 15 to 20 minutes when I could have been in the dang old lounge. Count your days, United.
3, 2, 1. On a pussy hole.
Unbelievable. I'm actually very surprised that the airport is this crowded. Thought it was gonna be a little quicker. Maybe because I'm a little antsy. Like, you know, when you're trying to go fast, everything seems like it's going slow. But that lady tried to tell me, she's like, oh, we're shutting down this clear lane. I was like, oh, I'm with them. I was not with them people. I was not with them people. But it got me into that gate because she was just about to cut it off. I was like, no, I'm with them. And that's what I went on. So shout out to that man. We're pretended to be my husband for 5 minutes so I can get through the clear line. Appreciate you.
But I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
FaceTime with my sister. Hi, I am in my first class seat. You're on a video. It's my little pod.
I know you're not lost.
Look, I'm acting like I ain't never been nowhere before, but I paid good money for this, so look, period. God will call you to the front. Champagne, please.
I love your Instagram.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I will. Thank you so much. What flies say? Merry Christmas, B. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good.
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now.
You talking about some, that's all they got left. This flight was so short. I'm shocked. I must have been dog tired because how am I asleep like this? I literally slept through the entire flight. First of all, I'm gonna change my clothes. They just been like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta get off the phone, you gotta get ready, you gotta put on your clothes, you gotta. So, I just woke up. Give me a break. by the restaurant. You already know I'm here to eat. So we got some jollof, we have some goat, and we got my pepper sauce. Spicy, real spicy. But isn't this so cute, y'all? We got some champagne that they left us here. Aquaba with Tasia. We're gonna be picking up the girls from the airport tomorrow. We got some cash. Spend it. But it ain't that one free. And then look at these little bags. I got a curly wig. You know, just low maintenance. I try to do when I come to Ghana. Just wet and go, wet and go, wet and go. When I tell you I don't want none of that heat on me, like I don't know if I'm switching to that wig. This is not really my normal Ghana hair. Like I don't really wear my blonde. Oh, I did wear blonde 2 years ago. I wore blonde.
I went to Nigeria this December for a wedding, and when someone asks you what it was, you'll never be skipped at a Nigerian wedding. It is the opportunity to get content. You got you.
Look, I'm vlogging, looking at somebody else vlog. One of these girls I follow, y'all know her. Any given Sunday. I think she's the cutest, sweetest girl. Anyways, met her a couple times as well. She did a wedding in Nigeria. So we pick up the girls tomorrow, the 2 young ladies. So there's 4 people that's already here from the trip. 2 people are coming tomorrow, a group of 6. So I'm happy about that. And then my event is tomorrow. I think like 8 people bought tickets so far. I'm not mad at it. It's going on with my tooth. Y'all, let me tell you this. It's a whole bunch of things that you can have that can happen to you, but a toothache is not something that you want to have. It's saying that the sales has ended. Why is it doing that? Anyways, y'all, I'm about to eat some food and I'm about to take a lovely nap. You have no idea. Day 1 in Ghana. It is like 2 something in the afternoon, is it? Yeah, 2:05 in the afternoon. Beautiful day, hot as hell, sunny, hot, humid, busy per usual. I love Ghana so much. I don't think anybody really knows how this became a thing with Ghana. So I first came to Ghana in 2008. I studied abroad here for my undergrad, DePaul University. My father died when I got here. It was so crazy. My father dropped me off at the airport when I was studying abroad. I got here, went to my host family's house, had a dream that my father died. This is gonna sound crazy. I drive and my father drove. My mother and my sister have never owned a license. My mother died not having a license, never driving a car. My sister is 40 years old. She's about to be 41 in a few days. And she has never driven a car, never owned a license. So my father was the one who drove me to the airport for my study abroad trip. Ghana was the first passport stamp I ever received. First country I've ever been to. I never forget, he was wearing a Carhartt jacket. It was a brick of winter in Chicago. He was wearing a Carhartt jacket and he kissed me on my forehead and he said, "Take a lot of pictures." That was the last time I saw my father. He said, "Take a lot of pictures." And my mother was terrified. She was like, "Why you gotta go over there? She was terrified, but it went well, except for when I got to Ghana, everybody dispersed to their host families. And y'all have to remember that Ghana was not what it is now. This was in 2008. The air smells. I have seen Ghana change and evolve so much. The air smells different. Like everything is different about Ghana. So many things have changed for the good. Well, when you're not the local. Some of the locals don't like some of the changes, but I get it. So I would go through London Heathrow and have a layover there because there weren't even like direct flights like that. We'd go through London Heathrow and then we would go from Heathrow to Ghana. It's a long flight. My host family was so far away. It was so far away, and I was like, why is our host family way? It was way out in the boonies. The host family. Long story short, get there, go to sleep. I get awakened by the roosters. You know, in Ghana, there's like roosters that wake you up in the morning when the sun is coming up. And I got woken up by the roosters, and I'd had a dream. I had a dream that my dad died, and my roommate was like, "You okay? What's wrong with you? You okay?" I said, "Nah, I had a dream my father died." She was like, "Really? That's weird." And I was like, "Yeah, I had a dream my dad died. I need to call home. We were supposed to get phone cards, but phone cards to call home, but we didn't get them then." What is this on my face? We didn't get them. So we ended up going to the meetup spot at like a hotel, hostel kind of place. And we still hadn't got the phone card. So I said, "Can I check my email? I need to check my email. That was how my boyfriend, my college boyfriend at the time, and I had been communicating. We were emailing each other. because we ain't got no phone service. So we emailing each other, and it was a re-email, a reply email. I to this day wish I could find that email. I didn't search my Yahoo up and down to find that email. And he said, I'll never forget, he said, I'm so sorry I have to tell you this while you're in another country, but your dad passed away last night. Oh my God, y'all, I'm getting even thinking about that. He said, your dad passed away last night. Please call home as soon as possible. So y'all, I fall out screaming and crying because I just told my friend that I had a dream that my dad died. I had just told my friend that. I go and I'm like telling the host, I'm screaming, crying at this point. They like, what is wrong with you? I was like, I gotta call home. I gotta call home. My dad died. I gotta call home. I gotta call home. Call home. My mother answers the phone. I'd never heard my mother sound like that ever in my life. It was like somebody had stolen the soul out of her, like stolen the air out of her body. It was I have never heard my mother sound like that. And I was like, what happened? And she said that he went out to shovel the snow. My dad had asthma. She said he went out to shovel the snow and came back inside, and he was having shortness of breath. And she said we went to go to like get him an asthma pump and stuff like that. Like, basically, long story short, my father, why am I telling y'all all my business? Y'all, my father was a functional drug addict. Crack was his drug of choice. And there were times where I'm gonna get back to the story. There were times that he was very, very functional. There were times when my father was like strung out, and I would just walk past him on the street and give him the head nod. Crazy times. But with that, I'm telling y'all this because it's like he did not have like health insurance or whatever the case may be. And so we would get like asthma pumps from the neighbor, or somebody would like let him use their asthma pump if he would have flare-ups. So he's having his asthma attack, and we go to get him an asthma pump from the next door, and he's like not doing well. Like, the asthma attack is really attacking. And so we called, my family called the 911. They got there, and they still caught him alive, and they was still putting the cup over his face. My mom said he just kept snatching it off, and passed away right in the house, right in my mother's arms. Passed right away. So my father died of an asthma attack. I actually have asthma. I have 2 pumps here in Ghana. I don't fuck around at all with nothing like that. But I don't really I'm allergic to pet dander and seasonal allergy stuff, but like mostly like pet dander will flare up my asthma. So he passed away right in my house. And when I called my mom, she was like, no, he just didn't come out of it. She said he had an asthma attack and he didn't come out of it. And the craziest thing is that, y'all, this is gonna sound crazy, but many moons ago, this is after my father passed and after my mother passed, my sister went to see like a median person. I want y'all to know, I'm a Christian woman. I don't believe in stuff like that. I don't believe in talking to the other side. But y'all, both of my parents died suddenly. So my sister and I were just desperate. We were like, what the heck is going on? So my sister went and saw this medium. First of all, the medium told her that she was like, that there was a baby coming, and that my mother was there with her hands out for this big old chunky baby. She called me, was like, are you pregnant? Bitch, no, I'm not pregnant. I ain't been doing stuff to get pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. And she's like, it ain't me. I said, well, it ain't me. And I said, could it be Cameron, which is my brother? I have a god brother that we grew up like he is my brother. So I said, could it be my brother? Y'all, 2 days later, my brother called and was like, I need to get y'all on 3-way. He was like, she pregnant. I got a baby on the way. When I tell you, I wish I could show y'all a picture. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of my brother's baby. When I tell y'all a chunky baby, chunky. Can y'all see? That is a chunky baby. A little chunky monkey. Chunky. But anyways, let me get back to the story. I know y'all probably think it's ADHD. Are y'all with me or you with me? Say y'all want to know more about my life. You gotta bear with me. So anyways, the median said that there was a baby on the way. 2 days later, my brother called and said that he was having a child. Now, the median lady also said that my father, this is why I'm bringing this up, y'all. I'm coming back. I may get lost, but I'm coming back around. That my father had come forward and said that he wanted to die. He knew that he was going to die that day. He kind of planned to die that day. And that when the ambulance came, and he was snatching it off because he wanted to die there. So my father's addiction, it had been like he had years, like 5-7 years sober before, but he would always relapse. And so I think it was cold outside, and he had kind of just been in a strung out kind of place. You know what I'm saying? It just was one of those spurts where he was just kind of really using at that time. And he said that he was tired, that he did not want us to find him a crack house or like dead on the street or nothing like that. So he chose to die in the house. He wanted to die around his family and people that loved him. And I always felt like I wasn't there, but that's why my father came to me in the dream. Yeah, like my father and I were very close. My sister, if y'all seen her, she looks just like my mother, but I look just like my dad. And my dad and I were really close. And I used to always feel like I was not there. Like when I got to my father, he was already cold. Like I got off the plane and they were like, do you want to put something in the obituary? And I was like, do y'all realize that I'm still trying to understand that my father just passed away? And they were like, you want to put, what pictures do you want to say something? Do you want to? And it was the most bizarre thing, y'all. When I walked, that same boyfriend that sent me the email that my father passed away, they also knew how close my dad was to me, so they sent him to do it because my mother or my sister couldn't do it. They sent my boyfriend at the time to do it. I landed. They were like, you want to put something in the obituary? I go in, your parents could die. I did not know that that was a thing. Yeah. I lost my grandmother and my grandfather, but I wasn't that close to them, so I still didn't really realize that like people died, like your parents could die. I did not know that that was a thing. I go to the funeral home. I guess they're doing a viewing. Mind you, I'm fresh off the plane. I just saw him. He dropped me off at the airport, drove me to the airport. When I came back, my father was in a casket. The door opened and my father is just laid out, like in the casket, suited and booted. I just saw him. He just dropped me off at the airport. My boyfriend at the time, he played basketball for DePaul, so he was 6'8". Y'all, when I tell you that door opened, and I almost, if he hadn't been behind me, I would have hit that floor. I was shocked. I did not know that people die. Like your parents die. I didn't, like it was the most traumatizing thing because I just saw him and he was dead. He was laid out in the cat. He was dead, suited and booted in a purple. He wore purple and gray. He had on a gray suit. I think he had on a purple shirt. My mother picked it out for him. My father was a clean man. He loved his clothes. This is why I don't date men that can't dress. Literally, this is why I don't date men that can't dress. My father was a sharp, clean man. Okay? Drug addict and all. Sharp and clean, baby. Anyways, I said all that shit to say that this is why I come back to Ghana. Ghana is so peaceful. It is so safe. It is so warm. Ghana is special to me and I just love it here. I never finished my study abroad trip there. I got here 2 days later. I was going back. I'll never forget to. I went back. They got me a flight to go back and I went through London again or whatever the case might be. Y'all, I cried the entire plane ride. The entire plane. Can you imagine, like, you're in the clouds, so you're closer to God. You're close. I cried the entire time. I think the person next to me ended up asking me, was I okay? And you know what? My friend Noelle, she's a sweet girl. My friend Noelle Hammond, she had lost her father. Her father was older, but she had lost her father. And she came in there and she just sat next, I'll never forget it. She just sat next to me on the bed. And I forgot some of the things that she shared with me, but I remember her presence next to me. I'm telling you. I don't remember what she said, but I remember how I felt with her there. I literally don't remember. I don't know if she was telling me memories of her dad or she was telling me, you know, how to deal with a death, or I don't remember quite what she said, but I remember what it felt like to have somebody who had lost their dad there. So, yeah. that was that. So that's why I come back to Ghana, y'all. And I've made clearly like a whole lifestyle of it. Like, you know, Ghana wasn't what I was coming here to study that at that time, but now it's literally a totally different thing. But yeah, y'all, that's how my dad died. That's how I started coming to Ghana. Look, what a messed up way to get here, but I'm glad I got here. So now I'm to the point where I am actually hosting people to come, and so the trip next year is gonna be much bigger. Anyways, my food is cold. Let me eat my food and let me take my nap. Okay, y'all, night 1 in Ghana has commenced. I just decided that I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow. You'll soon get to know a little bit more about me, you all, but this has been going on for the last probably 10 years. My hair has drastically changed. It is one of my biggest insecurities is my hair. This is why you see me, what used to be like a fun thing to do has turned into almost like a mask. I want nothing more than to wear my real hair. I got off of birth control about 15 years ago. My hair has never been the same. I have also spent upwards of about $22,000 cash trying to figure out what is going on with my hair, my hormones, my thyroid, my iron levels. I've been to a trichologist, I've been to a dermatologist, I've been to a naturopath. I do not know what has changed my hair. And it's the craziest thing is that my family used to always joke like, you got your daddy side of the family hair, meaning like I had the thicker, coarse hair. Like my mom's side of the family is white people and Native Americans down on that side. So they would always joke like, girl, you got your daddy hair. I mean, it was a little kinky, a little kitchen back there. I never thought I would want nappy hair back. I never thought that I would pray for my hair to be kinky and nappy again. And also pause, you know, y'all be sensitive and shit. You get what I'm saying? You know, honestly, if you a sensitive ass bitch, get off my channel.
Turn your big ass around and get the fuck back to your fucking seat.
I can't do it. You hoes know what I mean. If you never pray for that comb to not go through there again, baby. Okay. I never pray for my hair to be nappy and thick again. But y'all, it is literally my biggest insecurity is my hair. My hair is spotty in the front. My crown is breaking. My follicles are thin. Are fine. It doesn't hold a curl. I know that it's a hormonal issue. It feels like you're dying on the inside, but you don't know what's wrong with you. And I have not figured out what's going on with my hair. So there's that, but I'm going to get braids because my homegirl Nicole got her hair braided today, and she also has fine hair, and she got the boho style. 2019 I wore braids in Ghana, and I have not had braids since. So I'm gonna be trying something new. I'm getting 2730 mix with 27 curls for the boho. Pray for me. It's also like, girl, you're gonna go braids again and you're gonna get blonde braids. I know, but I'm just gonna try it. I think it would really just help my trip. I don't have to be as worried about my hair. I feel wig girly, even the curly one, even the short one. Like, I just don't want to have to worry about it. And so I am going to get braids for the first time in probably 5 years tomorrow morning. We're gonna pick the girls up. The 2 girls that's coming on the trip. The other 2 girls are good. 4 of them are already here, but the other 2 that are going on the trip, we're gonna be picking them up. Lord help me. We're gonna be picking them up. And then I'm getting my hair braided at 9 a.m. tomorrow. That person's gonna come to me and braid my hair. And the same person did Nicole's hair. So hopefully she has some experience with thin hair. So there's that. Anyways, y'all probably like, where you been at, girl? I took a nap, and Nicole and I ate the leftovers, the goat and jollof. And we just kind of had a little kiki. We're gonna go up to the rooftop, but we couldn't bring our food up there. So we just kind of kiki for a little bit. But I'm actually drinking some wine that I bought from the market downstairs in my cup. Also, my effing period came. I'm also not a tampon girly. I am a vaginal disc girly. I'm just going to lay down and go to bed. I don't feel like putting it up there and getting it out in the morning. But it's the first day in Ghana and my period came. If you hate me, just say that. Because why? But anyways, I'm a little bitch. At least mine came. I'm glad it came, okay? Not that I was scared. I don't be doing grown folk stuff. Y'all be doing grown folk stuff. Anyways, I'm going to be cleansing my face. This actually came from my dermatologist. Y'all, you know what? I got this from my mother. My mama used to go to the doctor's appointments and she would steal all the stuff in the doctor's office. When you get back there in that room, she would be stealing plastic gloves, The latex gloves, she'll be stealing the cotton balls, bitch. The Q-tips, she'll be stealing alcohol wipes. And see, I don't have to steal because my dermatologist, they have a bucket out there and you get to pick off, and they be having good shit. They got La Roche-Posay and they got CeraVe. Okay. And where's my cleanser? I think it's this Avenue Clocket. Real good products, okay? Now I ain't got to steal, but it's great for traveling. So I'm gonna be, you know, just washing my face while I lay it down. Acne foaming cream because I'm on my cycle. Child, look. But because I'm on my cycle, I need somebody to fight these bumps, child. I knew she was coming just from the things that I was craving. I wanted to eat, but if it wasn't gonna come then, it definitely was gonna come when I went to South Africa. So I mean, but damn, girl, day one, baby, you couldn't wait. God damn. So I'm just glad my body is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Listen, that is a blessing that we take for granted. You know, I know we hate our cycles. Cycles can be a thing, but listen, at least your body is working. And you know what? Because I don't have children, I always think that every time my period comes, it just reminds me that I can have children. Okay? Cause look, baby, the clock is ticking. We're getting a little nervous around here. Okay? Getting a little nervous. I left a couple important things. Not important, but you know, like I really tried to make like a list, and I had a checklist, literally like a checklist with the app on my phone, and my sister was like going through, was like, did you get this, did you get that? I shared the note with her. As an ADHD girly, it's so crazy that list can give you anxiety, and it's also like you want so bad to be able to do it on your own, and it actually feels sad that you have to make this list and you want to do it on your own. So even making the list makes you feel inadequate. It makes you feel like you're not a smart person because you can't keep on time. You can't remember things like the average person, right? It makes you feel almost remedial in a way. So I did make the list, which was hard, but I did make the list. It felt just a little disheartening that I still left stuff behind. So I'm looking kind of ghosty. What the hell? I guess you gotta keep rubbing, girl. Okay, right now, still seeing a little white cast. Hyaluronic serum from Good Molecule. Damn, is it gone? Maybe this is what was spilling all over the child. Well, I don't think I'm about to put this on my face. Ain't nothing in here. I know you lied. I think I'm gonna get a little bit. Break my dick. Ooh, that hurt. That was real good though. All right, done with that. My friend Iman is coming the next day after that, so I have today and tomorrow to myself, and then my homegirl Iman is coming. She lives in New York, but she's coming from Florida because she spent the holidays with her family. So y'all, I'm about to TMI, put a tampon in, take all of this off, shower, get in the bed. Day one in Ghana wrapped. See ya in the morning. Bye.